Welcome tonight to the Goon Canoe Podcast. I am back from missing a week.
Chase, I want to know how you did on your video games.
Did you win?
Did you win?
Are you winning, son?
No, did not.
There was a lot of screams coming out of that room.
Listen, sometimes when you get into it, you just lose it. All right.
We were just recording the podcast, and then you were going crazy.
Sometimes you got to go full banshee. It just happens.
Did you get any headshots? Shine spikes, perhaps. I don't know what game he was playing.
Yeah, no, we just lost. I'll leave it at that. It did not go well.
Did you get any head?
Unrelated.
I did not get any head in my room by myself.
Double
like a
loss.
loser.
Are you insinuating that he gave himself head? I'm confused.
I
No,
promise you,
double
I
loss.
am not that flexible.
Dick. That's brutal.
I wish I could do that just to try it.
I don't.
Everybody's
think I
thought
would.
about it. We all thought about it.
Exactly.
Nah, don't look at me like that, Chase. You thought about it.
But I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You would just get
Sure.
to the point where... Never mind. Let's move on.
Well, I think that's a
No,
good
let's just drop
opening
that.
conversation.
No, let's just drop that.
Nah, I want to know what you were saying, Jake. Where's he gonna get?
Like get his mouth close enough where he knows he'd be able to do it and then just give up.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like
I don't know.
I have
If
the
you've
power.
gone that far,
and
you're
stop.
going all the way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, true story.
What?
I don't know. Just vibing. I mean, my mic's sitting on a trash can, and I can smell the trash. So, like, it's kind of grossing me out.
Yeah, you probably should have taken.
Is
the
it at
trash
least
out
some
first.
good smelling trash?
Nope.
Hey, these trash bags are better than the last ones. They don't smell as weird. The last trash bags were supposed to smell like citrus, and it did not smell like citrus.
More like sitch ass.
If you want to put it that way,
Ba-dum.
sure.
Goodbye.
And that's it for this week.
Check back in next time.
Do some of my topics. Who do you think has the hairiest bush right now out of us four? If you had to guess.
Eli.
It's probably me. I'll guess myself.
I know because every time he takes a piss, I go in there afterwards, and the toilet's full of pubes,
That's not
clogged.
true.
Can't even flush it.
You know what I did realize
But
about
I will
myself?
guess myself. What?
Since I haven't been here that much lately, I shed a lot. And I'm I'm probably a majority of that.
You
shit.
and
We've
Luke
been-
shed
I shed a lot.
quite a bit. I shed, but like my hair is really long, so I know when it's mine.
Like I started seeing it in my hands. And I was like, oh, dang. It was really bad before I got a haircut too.
Oh, we're talking about the hair on our heads.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, our dick head.
Luke's talking about pube shedding in here.
Oh, that's just gross.
Yeah.
What?
Contain your pubes.
I don't.
You're an adult.
He's making it up.
No, I'm not.
He is making it up.
I am definitely not. I shave my balls. I would know if it was mine.
You
Gonna
can't
laugh.
really argue with that logic. If he doesn't have the hair, he can't shed it.
But the hair's not there.
but the
That's
thing
what I'm
is-
saying.
His balls aren't out. I can't trust him.
But we
He's
can
real
go
true.
that far. I'm not opposed to
I
that.
did tell Jake before we started that we were gonna all measure today. That's part of the podcast. I wanted to know what everybody's dick size was,
Yeah,
truthfully.
exactly. I
Listen,
want the
life
exact
has been
measurement.
disappointing enough as it is. I don't need to come out with that kind of disappointment. on
No,
the
see,
podcast.
you say things like this all the time, but I want to know what's real and what's not,
That one's the facts.
just for science.
Sure.
Are we gonna make like a growth chart, like in South Park, just a size chart?
Yeah, we need to know where the bell curve is.
We'll put a bar graph above the fireplace.
I'm fine with it. If that's what we want to do, I'm okay with it. Why are we putting the graph in the front of the house?
Just right where everyone
Putting
can
it
sit
at
when
the
they walk in.
Cool.
mailbox.
Then I'm in. Let's do it.
Question
My
again?
follow-ups. Who do you think has the hairiest bush?
Oh.
But my follow-ups were how long you think it's gotten.
Fuck that clock.
You could hear this in the last podcast.
Yeah, you can.
It's
Oh, you
great.
can. Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, you
it's
can.
super good. It's super.
It's not
good.
super good.
It is great.
Fuck
actually.
this clock.
It
You're
is.
wrong.
It shows our
First-
Christmas spirit in this house.
The fact that we've put up with it for this long shows our Christmas spirit. It really does.
I constantly thinking. Every hour I think somebody's ringing our non-existent doorbell.
Our doorbell doesn't sound anything close to that. But how do we remember?
That's
It's only worked
crazy.
like 3 times.
It's
Shows
worked
how
before?
dumb you are.
Yeah, it worked when we first moved in for like 3 weeks, and then that was it. I just never got I got put a battery in the actual doorbell button, but I never put a battery in the actual doorbell part that rings. Like,
My final follow-up for the question was, when was the last time you actually had a little trim sesh? The people
Y'all,
need to know.
don't stop looking at me.
Well, you're the longest. so
you're the one
apparently,
that's
like,
got hairy ass.
A while
fucking-
ago, I don't know.
I mean, that's what they put on you. I didn't even get questioned.
How about you guys? When was your last trim sesh?
like every couple days.
Good job.
Man, you
way
go every couple
longer.
days.
Yeah,
How fast is your fucking ball hair grow, bud?
pretty fast.
He likes to keep it bald.
Do you keep it bald?
He keeps
Yeah.
it bald.
That's crazy to me.
Why is it crazy?
I mean, that's good on you. That's just a lot of work.
Not really. Not if you maintain it. It's less
Sometimes you
work.
gotta let the lawn get a little sporadic to show how
Whenever-
nice it looks
It's not
cleaned
like,
up.
Whenever your
really
pubes
bad,
are-
but like bald is crazy.
Like, bro,
You
whenever
can't
your
get a razor
pubes are
blade
like
down there.
4 inches long, it takes 20 minutes to shave it.
That's true.
Like, fuck that noise.
Just need a powerful enough razor.
I use some powerful shit. I just get the thickest jungle that George couldn't even navigate through.
George.
He's really got to watch out for the trees, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
You gotta watch out for your tree.
Definitely, it's not, no. Okay.
That was the only thing I had.
But hey,
We're peeking
me and
there.
Luke answered the question. You guys motherfuckers talk about your goddamn bushes, all right?
I said it's been a minute.
All right. Chase, you have not said one word about your
I said
bush,
it's
and I'm
been a
kind of
minute.
angry about it.
It's probably been like a week, about a week.
Thank
What's that?
you for answering the question.
Now that we got that cleared up. What happens now?
Well,
I do use that Manscaped lawnmower. Let's try to get a ad
get a
through
Oh,
sponsor.
them
yeah,
right
don't give
now.
them a shout out till they give us money.
yeah.
Yeah.
We did that with
if I could
Fergie
just get
last
one of
week.
those
Will
We
you
can't
give
keep
us
doing
money?
it.
Until
Yeah.
you give us money, your razor fucking sucks.
Yeah. He fucking cuts his
Wow.
sack every
We
time.
don't know if it sucks or not. Gillette
Yeah,
could
dude.
also be on the table. We don't want
Okay.
to sway in their favor.
Yeah.
True.
Okay?
No, fuck Gillette. Whenever
We
Fergie
can't
comes,
say that yet. We can't say anything.
All razors are
All
mediocre
fuck
razors
that.
Unless-
are medium.
unless you pay us
until
money.
further change.
no, fuck that, dude. Until Fergie comes over and plays MILF Money live in my living room, I'm not I don't fucking. I'm not convinced that anything is good.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed a lot last week.
You missed a
did.
lot last
You
week.
probably should have caught up. Watched it.
You definitely
Give us
should have
that
watched
extra
it.
view. Lord knows we need it.
Yeah, I'm kind of a terrible person.
I mean, at least he lost his video game. I mean, he had a chance. He had a chance of winning. This is what I'm trying to say.
He lost because he wasn't in the fucking podcast.
I mean, he's putting himself out there.
Listen, I'm good at losing. I'm good at what I do.
All right. Well, I have a thing. I've told you about this thing a couple times now. Like, brought it up. I wanted to hype it up because I think it's pretty funny and it's right on brand for us. So I was listening to a podcast recently with it's called Two Bears One Cave with Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, and they brought up a little thing that I never knew about. Maybe you guys have known about it. It's called Gooning. Do you know what that is?
I do not.
I do not.
I've heard it before, but I don't know.
All right.
Of
Well,
course
I'm
you
gonna
have.
give you the definition of it. You guys just tell me how you feel and if we should try it out.
Okay,
I'm gonna say yes.
Luke's in.
I think we should
All right,
too.
since Luke's
For
in,
the
I'm in,
record-
I'm also in.
For the record, I think we should too. My
Okay.
phone's flipping out.
So Chase, if you disagree, you're
Let's
the weird
fucking run it.
one. Okay.
Glad we're all in before we even know what this is. That's true friendship.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
All right. Marissa, you win? Okay. Gooning may be most simply defined as that state usually achieved after a prolonged edging session, when a man becomes completely hypnotized by the feeling radiating from his penis.
What?
So is it like dick meditation?
You're hallucinating because you need a nut so bad?
Like
edge
like-
yourself into oblivion.
Like these guys, these guys edge themselves for hours on end with multiple screens of porn going on,
Okay.
and then you reach this hypnotic state where you're like like you feel crazy. It's almost like tripping, but it's like it's radiating from your penis.
Hey, do you do
Hell
drugs?
yeah.
No, guys, I just edge myself for hours. The high's
No,
fucking amazing.
I don't edge. I goon myself. That's what it's called.
It must take a long time.
And we are goons. Yeah, hours. They do it for like 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
That's dedication. That must be a hell of a high.
Do you guys want to? You guys want to goon with me?
Let's all goon together.
Yeah, fuck it, dude. We'll just pick a day.
That's a really long time.
I mean,
Is
I'm
it
off
not?
tomorrow.
I mean, is it not crazy that that's like our? We're called the Goon House.
You know why it's called gooning?
Why?
Probably because you have to be a goon to do it because it takes so long. Like it's such a waste of your time.
Yeah, to sit there for 6 hours, just edge. Yeah, that's a
That's some goon.
goddamn.
So it also says since a gooning state can only be achieved after edging, the man's dick will have become mightily aroused at this point, and every caress the male's genitals are subject to and will trigger potent elation.
Okay.
Sounds good, right?
Is that why they say on Viagra to make sure you're not hard for more than 4 hours?
You start to fucking
Maybe.
trip
Yeah,
shit.
you start to freak. It's like you're on fucking dick shrooms. Like,
That makes sense.
fuck you, Viagra.
So
You've
if
been
I
holding us
take like
back.
4 or 5 Viagra, besides the fact that it might stop my heart, will I just have the best high of my life?
Let's try it.
It also says to be even more accurate, when the gooning state is achieved, the man's body becomes, for all intents and purposes, an appendage to his erection. When this state is achieved, the male becomes freed of all social codes of conduct, and his arousal alone dictates his reactions. As a result, a gooned out man will become very expressive and demonstrative. He may become very vocal, while his body and face might take on an undignified expression and poses.
One night.
You still have dignity after that. I don't know what to tell you. Like, what the fuck?
Are you guys in or what?
So
Let's go, goons for life.
One night, Luke is gonna come home from work, disappear for 6 hours, and we're just gonna hear rage screams and just random noises start coming from his room.
You think it's gonna be me?
Yes.
Why is it me first? I don't have time for that
I'll
shit.
be in there with you, brother.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna do it with me, I guess I can make
him,
it happen.
him and Eli are just screaming at each other.
They're like, what are you guys arguing about? Wait, they're not even saying words. What the fuck?
Turn into fucking cavemen. That's what they did all day. They didn't have anything better to do.
They were always really high off of gooning.
I feel like after like the cavemen like killed a mammoth or some shit, that's like what they did to celebrate. They just like went back to the cave and just beat their dicks for
Jerked off
7
for
hours.
10 hours.
Could you
They
imagine
had to
walking?
base that motherfucker, you know?
Could you imagine walking into a rehab facility and just being, listen, I'm here because I'm addicted to gooning. I can't stop.
Like you're a goon? It's like, no, you don't understand. Like
Now look it up.
you don't know what
Urban
that word means.
Dictionary.
Like I will direct you to
I
Urban
can't
Dictionary.
feel my dick anymore.
Ugh.
No, it's not like that. It's like all you feel is your dick anymore.
Ugh.
I am my
Gross.
penis.
You become your penis, Jake. Do you not want to become your penis?
Nope.
Why not?
Don't like it.
I'm looking at my mic line and it looks weird.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this Coke line that we've had laid out and no one's gone after it.
I would absolutely love to.
Your silence speaks volumes.
Okay, so on the topic of edging and all that,
Gooning.
you've watched the show The League,
Yeah. I watched.
haven't you,
I've
Jake?
seen some early seasons. Yeah.
I wonder how bad all of our vinegar strokes are. Which, for you guys that don't know, a vinegar stroke is the face you make when you come.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
Marissa
like
probably knows
Ew.
what Luke looks like.
I know
it's
what
the
Luke
point
looks like.
of no return.
What? You been watching me, motherfucker?
I know
That's
what
supposed to look
Scouts
me in
looks
the
like.
Oh yeah, we all know what Scouts looks like.
Looks like what's going on right now. Like he's fucking nutting his brains out, chewing on that bone.
I think we should all find out though. For real though.
Nope.
Yeah, we all need.
Well,
to
I mean,
report
hey,
ourselves.
you don't have to show the act. Just put a camera on your face and just
Nah,
Yeah,
you
just-
guys
just
gonna see
record it.
everything. You need to know the story.
you need to know the context.
I want you to count how many veins popped whenever it happened.
I'm grossed out.
Jake,
Sufficiently.
quit being a little bitch right now and get in the conversation.
This is the guy that frantically dug through his mom's center console for a bag of tissues and a fucking grocery store parking lot that we're
The man
talking
came in a
Anything
candy
goes when you're
wrapper.
12.
He came in a Butterfinger candy wrapper after
That's-
eating it.
I mean, it could have been a candy wrapper. There's still that theory.
At
He
least,
doesn't know.
at least it was after he ate it.
So you explain
Hey,
why
we
it's
don't
called
know
a
that.
vinegar stroke because like it's supposedly the same face you make like when you smell vinegar.
Yeah.
Apparently.
It's the same
Apparently.
type of face.
So
I mean, in
who
reality,
wants
you
to
ever
snort
seen-
some vinegar?
I mean, in reality, you ever seen a guy like smell vinegar and just like have a straight
Have an
face?
orgasm.
Or nut. Yeah, either way.
I have some vinegar in there. We can do some tests.
Okay. Bring it on out. Click, clack, click. That smells good.
What kind of cap goes click, clack, click?
No.
Cool one.
Vinegar. One.
Vinegar.
In the background, you're just going to hear this dog going retarded over his bone.
Do you think squirrels like have complex days like us? Like they have to go get the nut. Like they have to go.
Yeah. Have to go get that nut. Yeah.
And they,
Yeah.
They gotta go.
They
They
definitely.
gotta
I feel
venture
that.
off to get the nut.
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta
they
get that
the
nut.
and then
All about that nut.
Then
and
they
if
got-
they don't bring the nut home.
I mean, the
then
squirrel's day is all about the nut. I think we can all relate. So.
Anybody know what a squinny is?
What?
No.
It's a small squirrel
How do you know that?
because they have them in Iowa.
Who
Fuck
told you about
Iowa.
it?
My aunt.
Why?
Because there was one. And I was like, look at that small squirrel. So it's actually called a squinny.
Did you Google it afterwards to make sure
Squinny.
that was true?
I don't
trust
believe it.
her.
Fuck Iowa. I don't believe
know.
it.
I don't see why I wouldn't trust her. I don't have an issue with trusting her.
That's such a fun word to say. Squinny.
It's like a small.
It's kind of like you're saying.
You want me to
I think it's
Google it?
squinny because it's like SQ is in squirrel and any is in skinny. So it's a skinny squirrel. Somebody totally made that up. That's not a real word, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
okay.
that's what they call
Okay.
them.
Squinnies
It
are
was just a
anorexic
baby
squirrels.
squirrel. You fucking dumb.
It's literally just a small squirrel. Like,
Okay, it's actually slang in Des Moines, Iowa, for a small squirrel.
Exactly.
yeah, see, it's not even a real thing.
Listen,
What the fuck's a
I don't
There's
squiddy?
like these small squirrels that are really popular. They call them squinnies.
Is
But they are
Iowa even a
squirrels.
real state, or is it just something that's there?
Yeah. When
Have you guys ever seen like in like Tallahassee they have a large population of albino squirrels? Do you know that? They have a
I've
bunch
heard
of
of that.
bunch of white
Albino
squirrels.
squirrels.
I don't even know if they're albino. They might just be white,
there's another
but they're a
one.
bunch of white ones. I've seen them.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Do you think they have their own clan?
Squirrel squawk swan.
It sounded like you just had a stroke.
I did just have a stroke even saying that. Jesus.
So do you think? Would you guys become a cyborg, like whenever the time comes, like in the next 2 years or so?
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude, you could have any size penis you want.
I was just talking about this
With who?
with my brother.
All right,
My concern is Skynet.
Skynet.
What if they start controlling us?
That's a valid fear.
You just take out your fucking antenna. They
But,
can't
like,
No,
they're
but
gonna-
they control you. You're their
Wait,
slave.
what if your dick is your
Yeah, but
antenna?
everybody's their slave.
You're
so
on their
what's the
cloud.
point?
shit.
On their clout.
Their cloud.
The cloud.
You've been uploaded to their cloud.
I feel like it's inevitable. So like,
No, I will upload 100%. But that's one concern. Is that you could become
I'm
a
saying-
slave for eternity.
I'm
Unless
talking
you want, like,
cyborg
mine
though. Like you
Bitcoin
get
or
body
some
parts
shit.
replaced.
Yeah, if you run like Will Smith and
Oh,
fucking.
just like, oh.
Yeah.
I am
Like,
Robot,
what's the
fucking
first
wheels.
body part you're gonna get replaced?
Penis.
Exactly what I said when I had this conversation with our other friend the other
Okay.
day.
No.
You could have like 7 modes of vibration. You could have the ultimate penis.
You
Okay.
could have the ultimate penis.
Yeah, but okay, everybody's
attachments.
gonna go after the robotic penis, right? Everybody is. So
Yeah,
then
'cause
a
it's the best
natural
one.
penis will be more rare at that point.
All right, robotic
don't need it.
balls.
Aw. You're going balls?
Robotic balls. No, I'm not going that. I'm just saying.
You're gonna have like
I-
machine gun
you
nuts,
said
man.
You're gonna have robotic balls. That's what you want.
I want an extra pair of kneecaps.
Just an extra pair.
You don't get
Yeah.
extra. That's not.
pair.
You just get different kneecaps.
No, I want an extra.
Nope.
Why do you want extras?
Jake gets on Amazon and
Fuck it,
orders
why not?
kneecaps.
like robotic ones, as long as you keep a can of WD-40
Why don't you let me
on
do
you,
what I
like-
want? This is America.
Yeah, well, at that point, it's not gonna be anymore. It's gonna be like America China, and you're gonna have to do what they say. So just get your fucking kneecaps and shut the fuck up.
Keep it moving.
That was dark as fuck.
You're gonna be the one guy without a robotic penis.
But
Sad
I'll have
day.
2 pairs of kneecaps.
No, you won't.
Do you
And
think
you're
that
lucky
one-
at one.
Do you think there'll become like black market hunters that hunt real dicks to sell on the black market?
Yeah, they'll become a
Guaranteed.
delicacy.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Oh shit!
They'll eat them.
I'm gonna remember that when I get my
desperate enough, you have to cut off your own dick to like.
To sell
yeah,
it.
I was
your
gonna
family.
say
Yeah.
when I get my robotic
You can make a
penis,
lot of money
I'm
if
gonna
you
keep
cut it
my
off.
penis.
You could
Okay.
just get a robotic stomach and not have to eat.
Think
anymore.
about
It's
it.
a no-brainer to get the robotic dick. You get to sell your real one too.
Yeah, for a lot of money.
Yeah, keep that motherfucker in a case until prices are at an all-time high.
Yeah.
Basically gold.
What's your selling point for your dick?
Ooh, that's a good
Wow.
question. Are we talking like
Um,
by
Broke
inch?
7 once.
Let's see.
So,
Rent
like-
is how much times how many months we have left. That amount of money.
Well, wait, gold is like gold and everything is sold in ounce. So is a dick in like inch? Like how much money per inch?
Nah,
Sure.
No, you can still weigh it.
it's a
I think-
delicacy. They're gonna eat it.
I think it's just
It'd
like
be by
it's a
weight.
dick, so it's worth the amount. But if it's a huge dick, maybe they will give you.
Yeah,
more.
maybe a little extra.
But
If,
depends
if it's a
on-
really small one, they might give you extra also.
Yeah.
They
it's-
looking for the outliers.
Yeah, exactly.
It goes up for bid.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Depends on the
eBay for
market at the
dicks.
But like, what's your selling point?
I think I'd hold on to it as long as I
Shit.
could. Like let the price and demand go way the fuck up.
Can someone throw out a number? Because I feel like my number is really low.
I mean, what does the average testicle sell for right now?
What, like, I think it's like the left one. It's like close to $100,000.
So let's say 150K.
It's like $75,000.
No fucking way.
Nice.
Jake's like, I don't need 2 nuts.
How do I get one removed?
You go to the doctor and tell him you want a nut gone. I don't fucking know. Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, but it's like profit I could make.
I think it's all black market.
Yeah, you
It
just
is black
you gotta go
market.
find
So
a
you gotta go
random
find,
shady
like,
dude
a-
in a
yeah.
market and be like, hey, you want to take my testicle?
Yeah, like your local weed dealer be like, hey, so your
I don't,
boss
I don't know
maybe?
about my local weed dealer, but you know the
No,
shady.
I wanna
guy,
go to,
the
like, the
shady guy
heroin
in
dealer.
your
Or
local
go-
high school weed dealer.
If you go to like the heroin guy, I feel like he would know a guy.
Okay, that's why it costs.
Yeah, I think he would know a guy.
What
That's
drug
like the guy that
dealer
knows the guy.
knows the most guys? Like coke,
Heroin.
heroin, weed.
Well, okay, it'd probably be the heroin guy if you're
Crack.
talking in terms of bad people, but like if you're talking
No, if-
tweakers know
Just
everyone.
most people.
It depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking like high
like,
quality imported heroin or high quality imported cocaine, probably those people because they're getting
Yeah.
it from some powerful people.
Right.
I would say a pharmacy.
So they have to know a lot of people.
Yeah, no, if it's a Jefferson County motherfucker making his own heroin with fucking fentanyl and battery acid or whatever else in the fuck, he probably doesn't know many people.
Diet Pepsi.
No, he probably knows everyone, but not in a good way.
Interesting.
Speaking of so drug creation, I had an uncle who was a meth maker and a piece of shit. And let me tell you, he is the only man that I've ever heard of that found a way to light his own sink on fire with battery acid.
is he still alive?
Yes.
I
I
need
need
to
to
that-
learn some
definitely.
things.
That man has taken a
Sage.
38 special to the back of his head, barrel to the back of his head, and lived because he flinched. He's
Wow.
unkillable. The reason he almost went to jail, it gets better. The man's luck, like, for him to get the luck out of the family that he has is absolute bullshit. He sold to an informant, I think like 15 times.
Damn.
And for some random reason, he got this bug in his ass to decide to pack up the entire trailer and send a kid down the road in it. And it happened to be the day they were gonna bust the house. So they pulled the kid over, arrested him. There was nothing left in the trailer.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I don't know where he's at
The
this
only
point.
thing that was fun, that was really stood out to me when you said he was unkillable. I feel like we need to hunt him.
No, like I'm serious. This man, Luke, knows about this man.
He's fucked
Could we
up.
kill him?
He will probably outlive me and my brother and anyone in our family at this point.
Just saying.
And
Unless we
he's
kill him.
he's
We
about what?
Did like a mentorship
What do you
under
think,
him. We
Luke?
could
Like
learn some
5'4", 5'3"?
No, he's not 5'4". He's like 4 something, dude. I got like at least a foot and a half on him.
Can barely
And
walk
I'm
right.
like 5'7", 5'8", so
Yeah, it's
He's just Cotton Hill for real.
Actually,
yeah, like
kind
he's
of,
about,
yeah.
That's a good size representation.
Walks
like normal
about the
people,
same.
Hank, him, Cotton. Like,
Is that his name?
except he does have knees, and he ain't killed 50 men.
Yeah, true. But you know what? If he had an extra pair of kneecaps, then he would have been
Wait,
normal
Cat-
height still.
An extra pair of knee. He got them knee extensions.
What about you just add a sixth toe on 1 foot?
Just some complete random shit.
So people are like, find my body mod. Oh, I can't tell. Oh, I got an extra toe. Got you.
Tricked you, bitch.
And that toe can do anything.
Go gadget toe.
It's a USB port.
You
It's
just got the dick extension, but on your toe.
Yeah.
The ultimate foot fetish add-on.
It makes movie night weird.
What? Why?
What are you doing with that toe during movie night?
Don't worry about it. I guess you haven't been invited.
Damn.
Nah, you're invited. Come get this toe, baby. You know, actually, I was talking to my mom about this podcast today, and I told her never to watch it, like, under any circumstance.
I'm not even gonna tell you the name of it. Just stay away from it.
She said, okay, I won't.
Yeah, it's definitely for the best.
What do you mean? We're the most wholesome folk around.
I told her not to worry about it.
I'm gonna tell her to watch it.
I don't know if she'll believe you over me, but
I'll be like, he says how much he loves you on this part of the podcast.
Oh,
It's really touching.
Have
it's
your
about, it's
have
a
your
story where I
dad
jerked off in the
Yeah.
have your
Yeah.
dad watch the. Was it the second episode we talked about the which parent you'd rather have sex with?
I don't know if my dad watched it at all. I don't know.
Oh, dude,
I think my mom's watched some of the videos, but none of the podcasts, I assume. My siblings have watched them. Some of them, at least.
Do they agree
About-
about fucking your dad?
You know what? I'll get a consensus for next time. I'll literally ask them.
Robart's
Cool.
fucking sibling poll.
At least the ones that are old enough to, like, answer without it being too
Dude,
weird.
don't
what
ask the young guy.
constitutes old
No.
enough? I think one is old enough.
Well, that they
I'm just
understand
gonna
it's a
stay away
joke.
from that one.
Fair.
Yeah, Chase. Shut up.
I guess you don't want
Fine.
to scar them for life or whatever.
Or whatever. I mean, the only one I wouldn't probably ask is it the
Xavier.
youngest one, yeah. Little Juicy.
Little Juicy.
Lil Juicy is ready for this conversation.
Oh, I think you know
He's
what? You're
been
right.
mentally
Fuck
preparing.
it. They're all fair game.
I mean, Little Juicy's like taking off in his rap career, so
You know,
He
he
is
was
fair game.
born recently. Like his rap career was born recently on my sister's Snapchat story. He was getting after it.
Yeah, so anybody who makes beats, hit him up.
Yeah.
If you want to collab.
You want that?
If you want a platinum records.
it's Little Juicy at
You want big
gmail.com.
Go after Little Juicy. What do you? Let's talk about shit stories.
Shit stories?
Shit stories.
Shit
Shit
stories.
stories, yeah. The other night, when was it? Thanksgiving. We had some
Oh.
good stories. Good story time.
About pooping?
Yeah, about pooping out your ass.
You know, okay, is this whenever we talked about, so I've never had an emergency shit.
Yeah, we did
What?
talk about that.
Like, okay, like I've heard people say stories like, it was an emergency, I had to shit, I shit behind a dumpster. Like I've never had that. I've never, like, had to shit in a weird place.
I watched Luke shit in a river.
See,
Yup.
that's
Yeah.
a weird place to shit.
That's not weird. It's
Never had
nature.
that.
Wait, tell the story again.
Well, so we were on a float trip once. It was me, Chase, and this other dude, and we were just floating along like a couple of good old boys, and
Bunch of fucking inner tubes tied together.
yeah, and Chase was leading the way, pulling the inner tubes with his face. It was beautiful, and well, I had to shit like really bad, like I couldn't wait. There was no way. We were only like 5 miles into this 11-mile float, and there was no way that like we were getting anywhere where I could shit safely. So, what does the guy naturally do? Well, I jumped off the back of the tube. I held onto the rope in the back, sank my ass down in the water, dropped my trousers, and I just went.
And then
That's
later
funny.
they watched them float by them, and it hit somebody else.
Yeah, there was a couple of floaters, and well, I'm pretty sure somebody behind us like stepped in it or something because like somebody started freaking out. And I don't know. I kind of hope so. That's hilarious. But
You literally shit on them.
You love
Yeah.
to fucking see it.
Luke
my
left
shit,
fucking
bitch.
landmines.
yeah.
Yeah, I've never had a emergency poop like
See,
that.
I don't think I have either. Anywhere. I've had emergency pisses, but not poops.
One time I had to pee really bad, and I was driving home from Des Moines, and
You just kept driving, right?
Nope. I stopped at a
Yeah.
truck stop or whatever, and I was peeing, and a guy in the stall next to me was looking at me, like peeking his head.
You should have winked
You
at
almost
him.
got sex trafficked.
Should've
Nah, you
pissed
shoulda
through
winked
the
at him.
You should have pissed
I
through the
could've
crack in that
taken him.
stall.
But
Should have winked at him, whipped out your ear and be like, "You want some of this?"
I just left, went back to driving.
One time
He's
you told
like,
me
"I
that
saw
you had to
headlights behind
piss
me
as
for
soon
like
as you
7
crossed the
hours."
river, and then you just kept driving all the way. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That's a tough bladder right
when I
there.
got there, I couldn't even pee because I was holding it in for so long. My body didn't know how.
You broke your own bladder.
And it's literally a 6-hour drive, and for 5.5 hours, I was like, I don't need to stop. I can make it.
Jake, I feel like since we haven't had weird shit stories, I think we need to kind of get that ball rolling. So I feel like one day we should just like not shit and maybe eat some dangerous stuff and like see what happens.
I mean, we could have.
Hey, you could let me and Luke surprise you and just sneak a laxative into something.
We could.
Alright.
We could
No,
make
you're
it
not
our
supposed
New
to tell
Year's
them that. I was
resolution
gonna do it
to
anyway.
not poop in 2021,
Okay.
and whoever poops first loses.
We're just gonna hear someone screaming in pain.
January 3rd, someone's just dying.
Oh my god.
I have to poop.
Yeah.
No, the real killer is like whenever we both run to the bathroom, but then somebody gets there first, and the other guy's just waiting.
Or we're
Oh,
just hanging
someone's
out.
gonna start banging on my door, and I'm just gonna be like, nope.
We're just-
They dug this grave.
I already talked about this though. If you ever do that, I'm shitting on your floor, right outside your room.
Okay, that's rude.
No, it's
What
rude.
if-
You wouldn't
what
let me
if
in the
Scout-
bathroom.
What if Scout gets to it before I get out of the room?
Putting him in his kennel? You're stepping in that shit.
You're stepping.
This is
in
why I look at my floor every time I walk out of my room.
No. Here's the thing, though. If
What?
one of us was like, "Hey, you want to get White Castle or like Jack in the Box?" And
Yeah.
the person's like,
Yes, I do.
Hey, you're trying to get me. You're trying to get me to poop. I'm not gonna let you do
I know
that.
what you're doing. You're not sneaky.
No, you just show up with a Crave case and you take all the rest of the food out of the house. That's what you do. That's what I would
They
do.
would have to flock to
Listen.
the grave cave.
Yeah, I would lock all the rest of the food up and I would just set like 100 sliders on the table and just wait.
I'm gonna
Eat
lose
them
anyway because
slowly.
like my body hits a schedule and it's like same time every day and there's no helping it. It's just there.
Yeah, same with me. And then sometimes there's like a surprise one in the middle somewhere that like I'm just not ready for.
Surprise.
Surprise.
Here I am. I mean,
Poop.
What is the most times you've ever shit in a day?
Probably only 3, I would say. I don't remember one sticking out where I was like abnormal, like a shit. Not to be frank, but a shit ton.
I don't know. I feel like there was a day after like Jordans of just straight drinking goddamn fucking Bush beer all
Oh,
night.
wait a minute. This reminds me. Sorry to cut you off. Remember after I ate the Carolina Reaper, I shit a lot.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
next
Oh
day-
yeah, didn't you shit like 4
No,
times
it was
that
like
day?
7 times.
Yeah,
I
there
forgot
you go.
about that. No, that was a lot of times.
Yeah, that's brutal. I remember like you kept coming out and telling me how fucking like horrible they
They
were.
were
and-
all really painful.
and they just got like slightly
And then
less
yeah,
bad.
every
you-
time you
down the
wipe
line.
your ass, it starts to
Didn't
get
the
worse.
one time
Oh,
when
yeah.
the actual pepper passed, that was like the worst one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was like the 4th one. Because I was like, I'm shitting a lot, but it's fine. And then the big man came. Ooh.
You can feel the heat radiating.
I did not sleep that night. Or we stayed up and then we watched Real Steel.
Yeah, we
Like,
did. We
like
went.
10 a.m.
What about you, Eli? How many times what's the most you shit in a day?
I don't know. I don't. Never had to like shit. Like probably like 3, like Drake said. But like I don't
Come
know.
on now.
I've only I've taken large shits, but I don't take like a lot of
Eli's a
shits.
one at a time cleanser. He gets it all out in a go.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
we did talk
fucking-
about your childhood story of
Yeah,
having
the
to cut
giant
a turd,
turd.
in half with a piece of plastic.
They-
Oh, yeah.
The great childhood.
Chop
do
it
it.
up.
I think we talked about that in episode 1, maybe episode
No, we just talked about it during the shit stories. Thanksgiving
2. Oh, we didn't
around
talk
the-
about that in the podcast?
no, around the
that's
table.
brutal.
at family time. We decided to talk about shit.
So you had to chop up a shit.
So when I was a young lad,
Wee lad.
a wee lad, way too little for the shit that came out of me. I was in elementary school for sure. I was home and I took a shit and it was really big. It was like ridiculously big. It would not go down the toilet. I tried plunging it. Shit was not going down. All right. So I went to my dad. I was like, "What do I do?" And he went in and he's like, "Man, you gotta chop that shit up." And I was like, "Fuck, what?" And then he got me he cut up like a piece of plastic, like a milk jug or something. He's like, "All right, go in there."
Here's your fucking shit shovel.
And yeah, I basically cut it into small pieces in the toilet, so that would go down.
Dude, imagine your dad is like, holy shit.
Yeah.
My
can you
son
imagine?
just took a giant dump.
Yeah, like
I
he's
haven't
looking
even
at that.
taken
And
a
he's like,
dump.
man, I've lived for how many years, and that's never happened to me.
Dude, the worst part was like it was sticking out of the toilet. That's how big it was. And my dog just went up and started eating it. He didn't even have to dip his fucking head into the toilet. It was sticking out. It was just there.
It was on the platter for him. He just couldn't help it.
He's just like, "Oh, look at that."
You should just let him take care of it. It would have been fine.
Op. The noise he made. Look at that. Op.
That's some quick thinking, though. Quick parenting.
My
Oh, here,
dad.
just chug the rest of this milk. We gotta go
shit.
cut up a dump.
I've never had to do this myself. I'm not gonna do
The
it.
fucking thing was probably like fucking 12 inches. It was fucking crazy. Never have I ever had a shit that large since then.
Okay,
And I was probably like 10.
What do you think it was that you ate?
A lot of things, apparently. I mean, to make that much shit. I think when I was younger, I mean, I was a little bit constipated, so I didn't shit as much. So
Oh,
that kind of built
It
up,
was just
maybe.
building. Yeah, it was waiting. All right, so Jake, you haven't had an emergency situation, but have you ever had like an embarrassing shit story?
You ever shit yourself?
No. I've never shit myself.
Has anybody here shit themselves?
Yeah, once.
I mean, well, when I was a
We'll
baby,
get to that in a
I'm
sec.
not gonna try and lie
Yes.
to you. I was an infant once, but I don't know. I usually poop in toilets. Oh wait, no. There's a time whenever like I had to poop really bad, and we were at a restaurant that was not too far from the house that I grew up in, and me and a friend. Because my dad was like waiting for someone else to get there, and we said, "Fuck it." We just started walking home because I had to shit so bad. And whenever I got home, it was a intense shit.
Why didn't you just shit in the restaurant?
I don't remember.
There's your emergency shit situation that you said you never had.
Well, I didn't have to I pooped in my house. I made it home.
It was just rough one. It was a close call. He was
Close
getting
call.
there.
Wait, you walked back?
Yeah.
That's commitment.
Well, I don't think I actually had to shit when we first left. We just left for no reason. But then I had to shit
Halfway in, Jake's
Yeah,
like, "Uh oh."
I think that's more what was going down.
Gotcha. I want to hear about Luke shitting himself.
Yes, Luke.
I mean, it's really not that eventful.
I mean, you definitely remember, though, because you shit yourself. So something happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty intense. Like,
There was an event.
I mean, it was one of those things where like somebody in my house was in the bathroom way too long.
Yeah.
Bang it on the door, nothing happens. I don't remember who it was. It was one of my brothers. I don't
Jerking
remember which
off?
one it
Sure.
was.
Yeah.
No, like I don't know.
How
Maybe
do you-
I think they were taking a shit actually, but
Mm-hmm.
You guys
their
could have
shit was
shared.
more important than mine. But no, like I knocked on the door, asked like 3 times. I was starting to get pissed off, and I was just walking around, and then all of a sudden, like I had no control. Like I could not stop it. It just came out of my ass, and I was confused, irritated, and sad.
Luke's
all
just
at the
walking
same
around
time.
the house with shit in his pants, like
yeah.
stomping.
Like no, like it didn't slide down my leg or anything. It just like exploded in my underwear. So I mean, I still had to shit. Obviously, it wasn't all of it. It was just like that much I couldn't hold in, and so didn't bother changing my pants. I just kind of waited, and they came out, and I went and finished the
You
job.
tell your family?
No.
What if, like, your brothers heard this and they're like, "No, bro, but I was totally jerking off."
Maybe. I
He's
don't
like,
fucking
"That's
know.
why you were banging on
If
the
they
door?"
even remember,
I was
I
just
don't think
going
they know
after
that I
it.
shit myself. I was so fucking pissed. Like they came out, and I just dashed in there. The only hit would have probably been the smell.
Why is there shit on the floor?
I've seen the remnants of what I can only assume was a poop emergency. One time at the Arch,
Oh God,
In
at the
ladies'
arch.
bathroom, when we went on a field trip in elementary school, there was a soiled pair of underwear tucked behind the toilet. in one
They
of the
couldn't even
stalls.
put them in the trash can. They just hid it behind the
was just
toilet.
tucked
That's so
behind there. I was
fucked
like,
up.
What is that? I was like, oh my God, someone had a rough time.
Well, there's that one friend of ours that had that experience. You
Yeah,
guys know
that's a rough one.
Guy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was at this girl's house that he liked or whatever, and he was like hanging out with her. I think he was having dinner with her family or something like that. And he had to shit so bad, but he couldn't, like, he just didn't want to be rude and like get up and go, because he's like, man, I want to be in there for a minute. I want to make their bathroom smell terrible. Like, he knew it was like a really nasty thing coming to him. Well, one fart too late, he shit himself, went into the bathroom, took his underwear off, and left them behind the toilet, cleaned everything up, and then, he went out, acted normal and everything, and then he doesn't know what happened. He just immediately stopped talking to the chick, like, after this day.
Holy
Why?
shit!
As
Like,
far as I'm
she's-
concerned, he gave her a very personal gift.
She never,
She will never forget.
like, she didn't try to talk to him again at all, so he assumes that she found them, so... I mean, that's pretty brutal.
What if they're still there to this day?
Yeah, no one found them.
Yeah, no, they're just still shitty
And she's
underwear in the
broke-
house.
Her heart was broken because
Like, why did he ghost me?
we were having such a good time. He just had to use the bathroom, and I thought everything was gonna be okay. He came out, left very quickly.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would have been great if he'd just shit, got up, walked, and left.
I don't know what you do in those situations, man. I never had that. I've
Listen,
heard-
I would
Don't
rather
worry.
them find me
It will
rude.
come.
I'd rather
for all
them
of
find
us.
me rude, having to get up and go shit, than like be sitting there eating dinner with somebody and shit myself.
Well, yeah, it's never really like. In his head, I'm sure he wasn't like, okay, I won't go now to be rude, but I will shit myself later, and I will have to deal with that.
No, he's probably just like, oh, it's okay. Oh, shit.
Like, no, it's not okay. It is not okay.
What if somebody was just okay, like they didn't care about shitting themselves, so they'd be like, they'd just be hanging out and be like, guys, I shit myself. And they're like, what? Did you like?
And you think they're joking? Like, ah, dude, that's
But they're
funny.
not. They're like,
No, we
they just
know
have
a guy
shit in
that
their
happened
pants.
to. We thought he was joking.
No, we were on the.
That's gross.
Me and my dad were on the way to a
Somebody
baseball
would do
game
it.
once when I was younger, and that's when I was still playing, and we were running a little bit behind anyway. And he goes, "Oh, I gotta find a gas station," and we're like on one of those highways where there's not an exit for a while, and he all of a sudden he just goes, "All right, we're gonna be late." I was like, "What?" And he goes, "We gotta go home," and I was like, "Why do we gotta go home?" He goes, "Son, I shit myself. We gotta go home."
Yo, speaking of gross bodily functions, remember whenever you used to like, you'd always piss in a bottle in your basement and then you keep them up in the shelf?
Oh,
Are
yeah,
you
dude.
talking to me?
Yeah, dude.
you. Yeah.
I thought you were just talking in general.
I
I was like,
remember
"No,
that.
Eli, I've
No.
never done that."
participated in that.
I mean, I did too, but like, it was already going
That's
on
so
when I got
fucking
there.
Gross. That's so disgusting.
That's
You just-
before. That's
There
literally
was multiple bottles of
That's
piss
so
from
like
like
3-liter dollar store root beer
That's so
bottles.
gross.
like months old.
Like some of that shit was like orange.
You
Like
guys
some of that
had
shit was
literal piss
literally
jugs.
orange.
Holy
Like how
fuck.
were we still alive?
No, that's just,
Bro,
that's gross.
whenever I first saw that, I was like, what the fuck? And then I had to piss, and then you were like, here's a bottle. I'm like, what?
Did your mom find those or something?
no one ever found those.
Are you sure? I
Are they-
I remember your
100%.
mom.
Are they
you telling
still-
Your mom found
those.
one.
Are they still there to this day?
No,
No,
in
they're
their
not.
house?
They're long
They're
gone.
gone. They have been disposed of. Someone else lives there now.
It's so funny.
That was before there was a
You remember
bathroom in the
that though,
basement.
Jake?
I repressed memories, man.
What,
fucking
what happened?
hooligans.
Why'd that begin?
I don't know.
Because there wasn't a bathroom down there. We were a bunch of lazy fucking teenagers.
True.
That's
And my
the only
mom's
thing I
house,
can
we just
think of.
piss in the drain on the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, after they finished the
Didn't
basement,
we
I
do
couldn't
that
piss
once
in
just
the
to see
drain.
if piss in a bottle would catch fire?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Yeah.
That's gross, though.
Because like 4 of us pissed in the same bottle.
Yep. That was a really stupid experiment.
That
Now that I think
was.
back on it.
We've done some stupid shit with fire, dude.
Yeah, we're all a bunch of little pyros.
Jake is trying to burn the house down.
Scout,
for
stop
sure.
licking where the trash can usually is, you weird fucking dog.
So you really don't know how that started,
I mean, how? it
and why
started-
they stayed there.
Laziness, man. It's pure,
It was
pure,
pure
laziness.
laziness.
Has to be.
There's so many bottles
It
up
has
there.
to be laziness. I don't know what else it could be.
That's all it is. I'm telling you. It was because we were a bunch of lazy,
Scout, what are you
stupid
eating?
teenagers. That's all it was.
What are you eating?
It's like that thing where middle school kids are just fucking overtly disgusting. They just are, man. They
He's
are.
eating something. I don't know what.
I got to say, it was an efficient process, though.
Nope.
I think we bring it back.
I mean,
All right.
none of us are above that.
Can we store them in your?
No.
Oh.
Can't store them in my room. I don't have the space.
We can store them right
no,
in the kitchen.
No.
Okay.
Just put them in Scout's
laundry
kennel
room.
until it's full.
Okay.
We could sacrifice them to the ghost. Maybe he likes piss bottles and chicken.
I highly doubt it.
Ugh.
He dislikes raw chicken.
Just like
And weaving weird kid drawings.
No, I think those were from kids.
They weren't here when we looked at the house, Luke.
Yeah, they were. I
Goddamn
thought you
kids.
brought it
No,
up.
no, I looked in the closet. I
Damn
didn't find them
kids.
until we moved in.
I don't know. It was probably
Pissing
Eli.
in bottles.
Piss it in bottles.
Leaving them out.
Fucking gross, disgusting kids.
Yeah, this is why I'll never have children. I don't wanna imagine this. You have a kid. You go through all the trouble of having a child, and
Yeah.
then like 12 years later, you just see a fucking bunch of bottles full of piss.
But don't you just know that's from you?
My offspring did that. That's
Yeah, you used to do
terrifying.
that.
It came out of your balls.
Came out of
It
you,
came
bro.
From you.
I don't want to know.
It was your genius.
You
He
start,
has the same
you start
genius.
finding candy bar wrappers full of cum.
Dang.
Just Butterfinger wrappers just full of.
That never happened.
Why
You're
are they only
gaslighting me.
Butterfingers, guys?
That is not
I don't even
true.
buy Butterfingers. Why? How does it keep coming in them?
The way you got silent there, like, why does it keep coming in them? I don't
It's not
get
even a
it.
thing that happened. You made that up.
Nah, you don't know what happened. That's why.
We're using our imagination.
Nope. No Mickey's.
Yes, Mickey's. What's the time at?
48.
Luke,
What's up?
tell me about your day.
My day. I woke up way too late.
Probably jerked off.
No, didn't do that.
Holy shit.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't think I'm going to today. I'm just not feeling it. But
You can do it.
You can do it,
I
I mean, I
buddy.
can do
Come
it,
on,
but I
We
don't want
believe
to.
in you. Support.
But
I'll
I
help
don't know.
you
What
out.
else did I do? I woke up too late. I ate some food. I went some places with Chase. And I came home. And I went to Marissa's. I ate some more food. And now I'm here. That's about all I did today.
That's a day right there.
Yeah, it fucking sucked. I was not productive at all.
This is productive.
Well, I don't mean it sucked because the food was bad or anything. It just sucked 'cause I didn't do anything.
You're not productive, Marissa. That's what he's saying.
Chase, shut the fuck up, dog.
Yeah, Marissa, get wrecked.
You're gonna get me in trouble. She's gonna kill all of us.
Luke's gonna get domestic violence after this podcast.
He's gonna be like, guys, I fell.
Guys, oh, I just hit a doorknob. It's okay. He's half crying.
Half his face is black and blue. Guys, I fell.
That's so funny.
That it was like the way you said that is like you're reliving dramatic experiences. Like, hey, you guys are funny. Fuck you.
Because you're gonna get me beat later.
Marissa's staring at him like, don't you fucking say a word.
Yeah, look at her eyes, man. She's a killer. She's a cold-blooded killer.
What about you, Jake? What'd you do today?
What did I do? Let's see. Woke up. I wrapped presents for a while.
That's a wholesome day.
And then I had to work on those arrangements for the Christmas songs. Got one of them done. Came here. We jammed. Went back. Saw Julia. Ate some dinner. Came back here. Forgot some stuff. Went back home.
Still
Got the
forgot some
stuff.
stuff.
Didn't get it all, but I got more than nothing. No one ever appreciates that. I got more than nothing. And then I came here.
Good job.
And I set up the podcast.
Yeah.
And I laid on the floor and pet Scout for like 45 minutes until Luke got here.
Nice.
Nice. You had a more productive day than I did, that's for sure. What about you two?
It was a day.
I mean, Chase did the same thing I did today. What about you, Eli?
Well,
I did different things.
Yeah, you went to the gym. That's the only different thing.
yeah.
No one cares about that.
Gotta get your swole on.
Peaceful.
Trying to shrink.
You guys trying to lose weight?
Not just lose weight, shrink.
Fat fuck.
Just take a cold shower. That's how I would do it.
Sorry, the dog attacked my foot.
Or just go outside naked.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sure.
I could shrink that way.
Any way you want.
Any way I want.
It is pretty cold outside.
I woke up way too late also.
Wow.
I fell asleep on the couch.
Bum.
You know what's fucked up about that? I was gonna come sleep on the couch to make myself
Next to
wake
me?
up early. No, that's why I didn't sleep on the couch,
Cuddle
because
up.
you fell asleep on the couch.
You want to cuddle up, buddy?
Cuddle up.
I don't know if we'd both fit on the couch.
I'll lay on you.
Yeah, that'd probably work out.
I woke up way too late. Slept on the couch. My neck hurt. Then I went and did a homework assignment. Then I showered, walked scout, came out here, jammed, took a test for 3 hours, and then now we're here. Started from the bottom. Now we're
Dude,
here.
I don't know how the fuck you sleep on that couch.
I actually like
It's not
sleeping on the
good.
couch.
It's not.
It
That's
does suck. I've slept on the couch twice, and both times I've woke up in immense pain.
my neck hurt,
Your neck, your back, your pussy, and your crack.
and my ball sack.
Ooh.
Oh wow,
You
he
threw a
went
twist
there.
on a song that already exists. How fucking original.
Yeah.
Well then,
That was aggressive.
all right.
You need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah, you need to fucking sit down, Luke.
I'm already sitting down, you fucking
Exactly.
fuck.
Do what I told
You
you.
need to stand up so you can sit down.
Stand up, cool off, and sit back down. Damn it.
I refuse to
Lay on
comply
the
with
ground
this
and all
bullshittery.
around.
Bing bong.
What?
Marissa, what'd you do today? I don't know if they'll be able to hear this. Will they be able to hear this? Maybe.
Definitely not going to be able to hear it. You're going to have to walk up to a microphone. Unless you just don't even
Hi,
wanna
this
do
is
it.
Marissa. This is Luke's girlfriend. She's also a goon in the house. She's over a lot. And
She's one of the boys.
You're gonna
She's
hear
a
about
goon.
her day. She's one of the boys. Boys. Yeah, that was a great intro. You're welcome.
That was pretty good. I teared up.
Thanks. I went to the doctor this morning, and then I went to work, and then I ate food with Luke.
Hell yeah.
And that wasn't.
And here
Would you
I
say
am.
that that's not very productive part of your day? 'Cause whenever you ate food with Luke.
She went to work today, man. That's the least productive part of her day.
So you agree, Luke?
Man. Chase is Mikeless. What a bitch.
Yeah, shut up, Chase. Nobody wants
I'm
to talk
Chase's
to you anyways.
replacement.
Yep.
Okay.
So tell us
Have
more.
fun
more.
replacing that guy.
How was work? Did you see any cute dogs? She works at a dog place.
I do.
Dog.
Was there the cute dog that came in?
I actually didn't see any dogs today.
The fuck?
Fuck that.
Very sad day.
I
You
would
should
have
quit right now.
I'm not going back.
Ever again.
It's over.
Shut up, Chase. Nobody wants to hear you talk anyways.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Sounds like we all had good days.
Except for Chase. Oh.
Who?
Still Marissa.
Voice finally dropped. Okay, guys. Well, this has been one episode of Goon Canoe. We will see you all in 2 weeks. We hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, any other holiday that's going on.
This is coming out after those.
Exactly. I hope you had a happy Hanukkah and a Merry Christmas.
Fuck your holidays. Fuck the kids.
And
Enjoy.
I hope that
Yeah, fuck the kids.
I hope you reconnected with that one relative that's slightly out of the family that you've been meaning to reconnect with.
I hope they pass away.
Jesus Christ.
Mother of God.
Just
You know what? Are we going to end this here?
Sure.
We're going to end this here?
Yeah.
Ah,
All
do
right,
you
well,
wanna
here's
do-
the thing. Fuck 2 weeks. I'm going to see y'all in your fucking dreams. Have a Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Goon House.